What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. Today's video, we're going to talk about this clip where Deion Sanders is being called out for calling out a reporter for quote-unquote code switching, not being himself. There's a lot of backlash happening around this. Stay tuned because Deion also responds. We getting into it. Let's go.
Triple B's! AB the Hero, back at it, baby.
All right, so we're gonna start here with the clip. We're over here on Shade Room, and as you can see, Coach Prime ain't with the professional voice switch up. The Shade Room says, "Child, Deion Sanders was not here for the code switching. He stopped an interview with Rob J, a JSU sports reporter, and repeatedly encouraged the reporter to be himself. While they joke around, often some people don't find it funny." Thoughts? So we're gonna watch this video and then hear what the things are. We'll look at some of the comments here and then we'll give our take at the end. Let me back out here so we can get this video from the top. All right.
Today.
No, straight up.
I always ask how you feel.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago. Can you do the interview? Can you come in like you normally sound?
I just want to be clear and concise.
And professional?
Yes, sir.
So being you is not professional?
Well, I mean, I can't say it was a co. I can't do that.
I ain't asked you to do that. I just want you to be you.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Let me start over.
Right.
All right. Joining me is Jackson State Coach Prime. Is that the same?
Dog, it's the same. Like, just be you. Just try your best to be you.
Okay. All right. I thought I was doing that. But anyway, I want to just ask you, you feeling okay?
See, like, if I say, man, what's up, Rob J? That's me. What's up, Rob J? You know the difference? Did you see the difference? That's what you do. And I don't know who.
I'm Coach. How you feeling today?
No, and I don't know who you trying to please out there, but I just want you to try your best to be you.
Okay. All right. How you feeling today?
Much better. I feel good. And I don't know who you trying to please.
All right, so that's the clip. All right, and so you can see that there's this awkward tension happening in this moment where they both going back and forth, and Coach Prime is not letting up. Bro, be you, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna try, right? And so if you go here, you look a little bit, all right, and so they got some. Bro was definitely not about to be himself. He ain't. If he ain't get that mic back, huh? I would have politely told Deion Sanders, unless you're gonna pay me, don't tell me how to do my job. I probably wouldn't have gotten the interview, but I would have gotten my respect. Prime got to understand, not every black person has the luxury and job security of being their true self in the workplace. I totally get what he was saying though, but you got to find middle ground. It's so hard for me because I look at the world that we're living in today. It's 2022 and people are like, yo, you go to work, leave yourself at home. And it's so funny because we're in this time frame when people talk about millennials and Gen Zs, and one of the defining factors of these different demographics is this ideal that your work and your life are starting to mesh a bit more. There needs to be some purpose in what you're doing. And when you don't have that purpose, you begin to, and it's so weird because when you read this, it sounds like, oh, but that's for somebody else. Rob J, who is a sports commentator at Jackson State, a historically black university, folks are like, bro, you can't even be yourself at Jackson State. You can't be your authentic self at Jackson State, a historic. That's where we at. It ain't even like he a lawyer or a judge or a CEO at a pharmaceutical. He at Jackson State, and people like, nah, bro, you can't even be yourself. Come on. I don't know. To me, that just strike me as odd. But we're gonna get through this because there's a whole roundabout we're gonna go through. What a lot of people in the comments are missing is that you can still be authentic black self and still be professional. I believe that's a fact. Deion is wrong on this, 100% wrong. I carry myself differently if I'm around friends, my coworkers, and my managers. It's not you being a sellout or something or doing something wrong. And that's the thing too. I think that people are automatically, I don't hear anywhere in there that Deion said you selling out. I did hear him say, I don't know who you're trying to impress. But he just said you weren't talking like that a few minutes ago. Now you talk to me how you talk just a few minutes ago. Let's have that rapport, right? We already, so this ideal of like, I'm different around my coworkers and all of that stuff. Deion is saying you were just somebody else with me, and now we done built some rapport, and then from the surface, because we'll see here in a little bit that it goes a little bit deeper, and it's not as salacious as many folks tried to make it seem to be. Love it. Stuart Scott was on ESPN saying booyah and was cool as the other side of the pillow, and he was embraced by everyone for being his genuine self. Coach Prime just trying to get Buddy to be genuine. Black folks can be smart and have a little extra swag to them. Tell me about it. Like for Deion, not all of us got to play in the NFL and that culture. This guy is a grown man. He can conduct himself however he did. That's what I'm saying. People jump out here and be going super hard. All right. If we look over here, though, there's a comment from Deion. I wonder if I can get it bigger. Here we go. Deion responds to this post. This is my dear friend, and there's a video, and he responded also on his page. We'll look at that as well. This is my dear friend. We clown every week. Please, Shade Room, don't play us like this was serious. Play the entire interview, and you will understand our relationship. We clowns every week, and he ends with giving me a present, but I have him one directly after the scene you showed. Y'all stop trying to separate our people. Y'all are ridiculous. Sorry about that little fumble on the reading. Reading comprehension is something big for all of us. If you want to support kids learning how to read, hit the link in the description or in the comments. All right. So we go over here to Coach Prime page. So Coach Prime responds to this by posting this clip here. So he says, I keep receipts. A few media outlets took a portion of this interview and made it controversial, which it wasn't. This is my dear friend, Rob J., a seasoned great media personality here in Jackson. We clown like this every week. This is a quick view of our relationship that always ends with Rob J giving me a gift, but this time I gave him one as well. Stop trying to create a perception of wrong and disrespect between two friends that have true love and respect for one another. We are better than this, black media outlets. We are so much better than this. God bless you and have a great day. Sorry I had to address this foolishness. I should have read it in Deion voice. All right. So here go the clip here. It's there, but I also got it for y'all in a bigger version. All right, so let's check it out here from the top.
No, straight up.
I always ask how you feel.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago. Can you do the interview? Can you come in like you normally sound?
I just want to be clear and concise.
And professional?
Yes, sir.
So being you is not professional?
Well, I mean, I can't say, hey, what's up, Cole? I can't do that.
I ain't asked you to do that. I just want you to be you.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, you start over.
I think, and I'm trying not to stop it too much. I don't think it's 3 minutes, so we probably won't play the whole 3 minutes. But I feel like it's so funny because I think that's when he said, I want you to be you, and then he says, oh, what's up, Coach? I think that so many people, when they think about being black, or you being yourself and your authentically black self, like that's how you're supposed to talk. What's up, Cole? What's up, blood? You good? We all right? Yeah. They go straight there where there is this this graph or this scale that black folks live on, that we always get pigeoned into one of these other things. And just being your authentically black self doesn't necessarily mean you gotta be like, what's up, blood? What's up, cuh? All of that stuff.
I can't do that.
I ain't asked you to do that. I just want you to be you.
Okay, yes, sir. All right, let me start over.
I think it's so funny too because he's selling it as what's up, yes sir, all right, you know what I mean? Like he really bothered by this whole thing.
Be strong. Be strong in the
Now
Lord.
you know when they put something like that, be strong in the Lord. You got to be strong because they mean that people gonna clown you. You got to be strong when you push it.
Can I finish?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
I might have to.
So then-
whoever else call.
Now they showing clips from past interviews.
Yes,
Colorado, don't forget. I mean, if you don't say it, say
okay,
it. man.
okay,
You get all of it.
okay,
It's a
Colorado.
whole bunch of- I'm just. You gonna tell it? Tell it.
No, I'm just
joking.
none of those schools got nobody like me. Okay, do the game, run the games.
You ain't lying, but
Ain't nobody.
now I want you to know that you are not lying. I don't know which way to take that, but I promise you, they ain't got no camera like that, they ain't got no tie like that, and they ain't got nobody like this.
You know,
I can't go on my bag.
what you gonna say? This
I know you borrowed the bag from somebody, but you don't never get your own stuff. You borrowed the bag.
This-
You didn't put the gift in there.
because this right here.
Don't, when I talk, the mic's supposed to be over here. I'm just saying. I did this for a long time. I just know the mic's supposed to be over here.
I never can ask a question.
Go ahead.
So I think you see the banter of their relationship and them kind of poking fun and prodding at each other, right? Even further, watch this here.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh wait, let me take the tag off. Let me take the tag off. I didn't see. Wait.
Hold on. You're right. What you said earlier, I never. Goodwill.
No.
You went to Goodwill again?
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I really thought all these gifts you been going.
Don't say that.
I really thought you go out your way for all these
Pick up
gifts.
the
You
mic.
don't went to Goodwill on your boy. That's where you been going for the. See if I can fix that. Okay, I know you don't really do too many bow ties.
I kind of do.
You do?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So this is
See, a lot of
the
people think I
up-to-date clip.
Regular ties, but you see the Prime logo. But this is what I do. A lot of people don't know this. I wear a lot of zip ties.
So I don't have to tie that. Oh, okay.
Because you always have your stuff all messed up. You know what? I'm going to do this right now if we're going to get this right. If I let you do it, ain't no telling how it's going to look.
Do I get the whole box?
You don't get what I give you.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. I think you see something there. Their relationship seems to be one. The whole premise of what they got going with this pregame show is one that seems to be a very authentic, joking love that they have as what we would consider to be brothers, right? And it's easy for some of these outlets to pick and be like, dang, how you gonna do them like that? And what also I think is funny is as I read through some of the comments over there on the Shade Room, one of the big things that people acted as if was like, this was a live show. And in front of the world, he called him out and really lambasted him and then hurt his moral compass. And now he will. And the reality of this, though, is I don't believe that this was live. I'm pretty sure that this was recorded, right? And why to me that's important is because if it's recorded and my man Rob J, is feeling some type of way about it, then he could say, bro, we ain't putting that part out. Edit that out. Let's get back to the regular part of the interview. We can edit that out And then it becomes a conversation once again had off camera amongst friends, right? That just could be what it is. And so I think that the context definitely was taken out of it, and it looks crazy. But with that, I do think that this opens the door for us to have a conversation about code switching. And I thought this was important for a few different reasons. In my personal experience, right, I walk the AB the hero that y'all, let me say this. I don't believe that I try not to be that code switcher guy, right? However, I do know that different versions of me show up around different people, right? There are people who know me who will say to you, AB, don't stop talking. AB always joking. He play too much. He is just doing way too much often, right? There are also people who know me who will tell you, AB, don't even talk. He probably one of the most quiet, soft-spoken guys that I know. And the reality is, both of those are true. That is me. That's how I would describe myself. I'm like an extroverted introvert in a way. I get on here and we talk. But what I feel like gives me so much to talk about is that for the most part, I'm always listening. I'm hearing what people say. And so it's not necessarily code switching as me being authentically me. When I do speak, you get me. But most of the time you get a different version of me, depending on who you are, what circumstance or what situation we're in. Now, that story leads to this. I remember working a job, and I live in Indiana, so most of the places that I have worked, oftentimes there's like a large population of non-black folks and then a small population of black folks, right? And so I was talking to one of my coworkers after being on the job for a couple of months and receiving some praise for doing some things that worked out really well. And he said, damn, I've been here for 5-6 years. And if I would have known that I could have walked around here being myself and being just a authentically black person, I would have been done it. He was like, I've been working in my career in corporate America at this job for 5 or 6 years, 7 years. And then just in general, 10, 15 years in corporate America. And he said, I've been trying to live on this fence, and never thought that I could bring myself to work. And he's like, I watch you walk around here and you are just you making jokes, you doing such and such, you speak the way you want to speak. And I just feel like, damn, I wish I could do the same thing. Another black guy said that to me. All right. And I was like, damn, I guess that's really cool to hear. Right. And then even fast forward a couple weeks ago, I was at this conference, right? It was a diversity, equity, inclusion conference for a really, really, really big organization, this Fortune 500 company. And I'm listening to them talk, and one of the things that they were expressing to all of these people within their organization is that they've done these surveys that made them sick to their stomachs, for lack of better words, when they read it, and they found out that most people who worked there felt like they couldn't walk around as their authentic self, right? They felt like if I was actually me, y'all wouldn't like me and I'd be fired. And they were making a concerted effort to change that, right? And I think that when you look across the board, especially in today's time, I hear that from so many organizations and companies where they want you to bring yourself to work. They want you to be happy. And why is this? Because most people are seeing this trend in which, like I talked about early on in the video, millennials, Gen Zs, and these different generations and demographics are leaving jobs so fast once they feel like they can't be them. Once they feel like the job don't align with their own personal mission and purpose, and they duck out of there. So most folks are starting to change course and get away from this idea that you have to act different when you're home than when you're here at work. Obviously, you need to be professional. I was in work the other day, and our CEO was talking about what is the dress code for our office, and he said, use your best judgment. Be comfortable, dress for your day, understand like what you have to do for the day, and then make sure your wardrobe adheres to that, but use your best judgment. And I think that a lot more companies are starting to take that same approach when it comes to you just being you. Use your best judgment. Like I told you, I'm somebody who's going to listen a ton and then speak a little bit, but I'm going to use my best judgment in most cases. So I thought this was a good piece of content to do for two reasons. For one, it speaks to me because it shows how easily we can be trapped by a headline. It shows how easily a 20-second, 30-second, 40-second video can shape an entire narrative, can give somebody a different opinion and change your judgment on something. And then you can hear the next 40, 20, 30 seconds and then have your judgment completely flipped on its head. We are such in this microwave culture where we see a headline, you see the title of this video, and you jump in it with a already formed conclusion when you don't even realize that there's 20 minutes of video that will then maybe even contradict the title. Maybe add to it, maybe change the perspective of it. Maybe it's just the setup, but not the punchline of the joke. Shemaine, man, AB the Hero, we finna get up out of here. Peace.
Be the hero. No, not peace. +1, triple B's. We out.